second most dangerous personality that causes mental, emotional, and physical harm is the explosive personality, also known as the emotionally unstable or sometimes the borderline personality. In this video, we will discuss the most common traits of this personality type and some shocking examples from our history. So let's get started. Hi, my name is Fawzia. I have 2 black belts, I've trained in 7 martial arts, and I have several certifications in psychology-related fields. I have also trained with law enforcement officers and learned from ex-FBI agents. If you're new to this channel looking to become safe and empowered, then I would love to invite you to subscribe. Here are the most common traits and identifying behaviors of the explosive personality. Statistically, emotionally unstable personalities tend to be female, though not always, and they have an overwhelming need for emotional support. They need to be loved and they need to feel safe, but they are unable to provide that emotional support in return. They take a lot from you and are unable to give anything in return emotionally, so they tend to be very emotionally draining on you. Explosive personalities are very hard to please. If you get really close to them, they feel suffocated, and if you give them space, then they feel abandoned. So unfortunately, they will never feel safe or stable in their lives. Emotionally unstable personalities also need to be the center of attention, just like the narcissistic personality, but unlike a narcissist, they don't need attention because they feel entitled or perfect. But instead, they need attention because they need to feel validated. They need to feel that they matter and that people care about them. They can be very clingy, needy, and demanding from their loved ones. Not all explosive personalities are the same. Some emotionally unstable people are tolerable, and some are extremely toxic. The reasons for their behavior can vary greatly too, anywhere from neurological, biological, mental health, trauma, abuse, genetics, and more. It's not your job to fix them or help them or get them support. You can't change people who don't want to change. So your job is to get yourself to safety and stop your own suffering. The most common characteristic of an emotionally unstable person is their mercurial outburst. This means that some days they have a very high highs and they feel ecstatic and optimistic, but then some days they have very low lows and they feel miserable and start yelling, screaming, throwing things at you to either get your attention to do something or to just get you away from them. An explosive person is hypersensitive and does not take criticism very well, causing them to lash out on you. They tend to react emotionally, not logically, and they think in all or nothing. Either everything is fantastic or everything is terrible. Because of their extreme tendencies, you may feel that they're very high maintenance. Sometimes emotionally unstable people may cause vandalism or barge into doctors' offices or other appointments even without an appointment. Such explosive people may also seem to be manipulative. They will cry, lie, rage, guilt trip, do whatever they need to do to get your attention and to get you to do what they want. Not because they deserve it, unlike a narcissist, but because they need validation. Do you have such a person in your life? If so, are there any traits you have noticed that I missed? Let me know in the comments below. Some of the most common examples of explosive or emotionally unstable personalities are Marilyn Monroe, Amy Winehouse, maybe even Will Smith and Justin Bieber. We can never be sure because the point of this video isn't for you to judge other people, but in fact, to use some of these examples and insights into behaviors and assess for yourself to see if you are in an abusive relationship with someone who is emotionally unstable. If you think you may be suffering abuse from an emotionally unstable personality, then there is a checklist available for you both in ex-FBI agent Joe Navarro's book titled Dangerous Personalities and on our website. The link is in the description below. In the next video, we will cover the common mistakes we make in identifying emotionally unstable personalities, the common mistakes we make in dealing with such explosive personalities, who are the most common victims of such borderline personalities, and self-defense strategies you can use to both defend yourself from such personalities and also escape such personalities. This video will be available here for you to watch. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only. If you think that you are truly suffering, please contact a medical professional or 911. If you want to learn how to become safe and empowered so that you can prevent such dangerous people from entering your life, then we have a 5-step process that can help you. You can find this in the free training that is listed in the description below.